One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UCONN Huskies. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCONN Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. UCONN will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Horned Frogs offense is on the field for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Creates a little space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackled at the 31, they'll give him 6 on the play. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Holds and fires complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
TCU.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing. Execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, UCONN 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came in.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Huskies Need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They punted away on 4th down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Grabs behind the line. It's Gore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
2nd down.
Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Got his man in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly. by the fourth quarter.
The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right on the money. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Using his legs, it's Horn. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Kick is in the air. He came so close to pinning the deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
One of the things I love about this defense, guys, they bring pressure from all over the yard, and that's now the 2nd sack for this corner.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. UConn will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They're going to run it. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cross.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw again. Bring in the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
UConn will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
It's on target and complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He's got it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the move, it's Horn. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's a heat. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The RPO fire complete to the left. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. A strike downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. He wants to throw it again. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Gives it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Looking for room. It's Horn. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And as the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
UCONN will have to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Huskies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
UCONN will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Iowa is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 23 to Georgia.
Nice move to keep running.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running into the open space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quick release by the QB. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
On the play.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Gain of 7. It's a turnover on downs.
From the gun, the ground game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Off the RPO, complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! And the route is on.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Hand off from the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Sets up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And the Horned Frogs get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's second and 14. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. Motion from the back. On the ground, it's Horn. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. This UConn offense really has it going. Caught in the backfield. It's Cross. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. The give out of the gun. Looking for the end zone. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UConn!
You get down here in the red zone, you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back, he does the rest, puts it in the end zone. The AT unit on the field.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 25 to Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back open in the middle. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They just keep firing. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. UCONN quick to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Caught behind the line. It's Gore.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's That's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.